Good morning, traders. This is Ad Zeros. How are you guys doing today? Sorry, I was a bit late. I was in the middle of the trade and there were some platform issues, so I was trying to resolve it. Uh, and right now, I'm in short in Baba. I'm just wanted to see that if its pullback is continued down, I wanted to see a continuation a bit more so I can take partial, but I see that it is holding 207.50. Uh, if we move above 207.70, I'm gonna take the partial, but I really wanted to see this down below 207. It went down once and didn't take a partial, then I'm waiting right now. Uh, and let's give me few more seconds because this is the pre-market. The price gonna move very quickly. I don't want to lose the profit, so just bear with me. I'm looking at, and there's also lesson for learns for you as well. Look at the bid and ask. So bid is 55 and the ask is 65. I wanted to see bids coming down, you know, and also ask coming down. I don't want ask to pull back up. Right now, I see it is holding, and I'm really wanted to see this Baba to break 207.50 and then comes down under 207. Right now, as you see here, still the bid is holding 207.50 and ask is still above 207.60. That's not a good sign. So now I saw ask is below 54 and immediately pull back to 60. Uh, it's gonna break, but it's gonna when it's gonna break, that is important, right? See the price pull back immediately as the bid just moved 2 cents and then ask move 4 cents. Uh, so I really wanted to see some kind of a continuation here. If not, then I will just take $100 profit here. But I really think that it has a potential. But I don't want to waste too much time of a market prep. So give me a couple of more seconds and see. Now I see that it is moving, and you see the BIS ask is coming over to 0785. That seems to me that it is bullish, but and look at this. There's so many ask came sellers came before 285. So it's a bearish sign, but I wanted to see the break of 20750. But I'm only scared right now on the big ask of 15,000 shares. Okay, now it is breaking 20750. Okay, let's see what it does. It's also 5 minutes before 9 o'clock. So when 9 o'clock comes in, stock really pushed down very quickly. But have you seen that, the ask quickly jump up to 20766? And the reason is being that, that buyers is not moving uh, below 20750. Maybe I mean this is a wise to take a little partial here of a 200 shares. Uh, you never know when is going to jump back. So I'm going to take the partial of 20760, maybe middle number. Let's see what it does. And the moment I remove the bid of 60, someone else also removed the bid from 60. So it seems like uh, my order is filled for 200 shares. Um I still have 360 shares left. I was really hoping to see a big move here, uh, but it's really holding. So let's wait a couple of more seconds and then we'll see. Today is look like a good day. All the Chinese stocks are coming down, and if you look at even if you look at the Snap, Twitter, Pin, all these social media companies, they have really have a solid earning days, and they're really gapped up by more than 5%, 8%. So let's quickly check while we are waiting for Baba to break. Let's look at the first one, Snap. I'm going to give a small screen for so then we I can see the Baba to what's happening here. Okay, and if I get busy and analyzing, you keep an eye and let me know if it. go over 2670. I think it's going to 2776 20670. I think it's best to close it. Okay, so let me just close 250 shares and then just leave the 50 shares. And let's see what happened here. I got the half filled. Uh, no complaints because I still, I still make 130. I was started with a small size. Now, oh, see, now it is breaking. Oh man, I was just bit. S- Okay, broke 250, move back up. Okay, now it is breaking right now. It could have been the solid day without going into the market, and it's just and that's what I was thinking is going to come down. But I'm also a kind of a little bit worrisome because of the big ask. You see, if it still ask is coming down to 60, there is a support there. It's breaking now. I still have 110 shares. So if it's give my original target was 205.60. If I get 2 points below, I'm still gonna be get the $400 trade on this. So I'm really excited to see that. Okay, now look at the snap. Snap was coming down. You remember last few days we are trading that. If you're part of the trading and in my live mentoring session today, it is trying to break all-time high. And if you see all-time high was 73.50, it moved back up. And after the pre-market, I just see the consolidation. See this move could be of two reasons. It's because of the so many puts has been sold is a gamma squeeze. It can also is and also be the short seller trying to cover on the news. But after that, it couldn't move essentially anything new. Now I think it's coming down under, if you look at it, I think it's coming down under 73.80, 73.40. So for me, I think that these stocks going to sell hard. Uh, in the morning, provided that it breaks 73.50 and then the 73. These are two important support, but if it could break that, it come gonna come down for sure. But if it's gonna stay over 74, then we can look for the upside momentum here. So this is the first thing I'm gonna look at it today in my watch list. Let me just bring the watch list here so we can add that into our list. And let me just quick the delete the previous ones. Um, okay. So first one, what we are looking at it is the snap. Okay, and then let's look at the Baba too. Baba could be an interesting one if you're gonna play. If you look at the daily, it's just coming down. Chinese regulators are tough on the companies, and those U.S. investors could be feeling little fearful and scared about what happening with all the education companies. Look at the TAL came down from 19 from $70 to $19 and $19 to $8. So is kind of a tough. So I don't know what we can trade that on the long side or short side because of the too much down is going to be very volatile. But Baba is not that volatile. It's now coming down. We were expecting before. Uh, just unlucky here. But anyway, no complaints. Still making money. So, but it could have been a better day. By just this trade. So for me, 207 is a low of the day, and I think based on this, it might gonna break the low of the day before the market opens, and we'll see what happen next. You can clearly see there is a resistance on the 208.50, and that's the way we're gonna trade, and the next resistance is on 209. So that is the plan, and right now it is breaking to 730. Okay, let's look at the other ones. Is a Twitter. Twitter is only 5% up, though that could be a different play than the Snap, but Twitter is not making all-time high. Rather, the Twitter is around a 74.93 and is the previous consolidation high, and it is just breaking a breakout trade of over 70. 3. If you look at the 5-minute chart, you see that is gapped up, came down even after market consolidation, tried to move back up, came down. So Twitter, if you look at the this chart, you can tell that this is also weak. They gapped up too much. Could they able to retain that or no? We don't know. So we going to look around and look set up between those channels. We don't need to just see that these are strong and just like if you look at, I'm going to give you example, and you can confirm this with Louis. Before the market opens, DQ, and he was live in with me on the live chat, and I told him that we're gonna go short DQ, but unfortunately DQ didn't give a chance. It just completely came down all the way, just keep coming down. Look at all the candles, and when it was here around 92, and I said that we're gonna go short on this dog, we need to find the setup, but it just sell off so much. So sometimes when you see it is gapping up, but there's no kind of a great action in the pre-market, it can signify that stock might be weak. It's just a reaction of a lot of called the gamma squeeze, where there are a lot of puts have been sold, so people wanted to cover that, or there are a lot of short covers, and they wanted to cover their shorts as well. So it could be both. So in the gapping up, these are the two stocks I have. But if in the gapping down, all the Chinese stocks I have in the gapping down. So uh, TME, Tiger, Neo, LI, JD, IQ, INTC, Baki, Baba, and P. Let's look at the JD because JD is easier to trade. So if you look at it, JD came down, and that's good that JD low is 66. Then higher low is 69. Right now it is on 73, which is a support here around 72.89. So JD could be an interesting play. It could be an interesting gap and go. Look at this, the similar formation for Baba and JD. So could be an interesting play. And we're definitely gonna keep both the stocks in our list. Okay, let's look at the Neo as well, Neo and LI. Even we can look at the XPAF too. Okay, Neo is bouncing back right now. Uh, Let me remove the trend lines from the previously. Okay, if you look at it here, uh, Neo is nice gapped up, forming to break out, but now it's coming down because of the news. Uh, 5-minute charts really weak from 7 o'clock, touched the low of the pre-market and moved back up. Now, right now, the support is in 44.50 and the next resistance is on 45, so 44.80. So we can go and look at it. I think Neo also look interesting for us to look at it. Guys, do you guys have any other stocks who want me to look at it, or you want me to uh, continue the discussion on LI? If you look at the LI, similar pattern like a Neo, very similar bull flagging, and then news came in, trying to come down, uh, and 30.95 is a support. And let's see what it does. There is a beautiful space available for new LI to on this news to come down, and it could be an interesting too, right? Because their news is only with respect to the Chinese education is and other Chinese is just a reaction. So it might possible that we see a mix of reaction. Some of the gap downs may move back up again, right? Because they don't have the real news. The real news is only on the education one, that they wanted to turn these into a non-profit, so non-profitable. For all others are just Chinese sympathy play. They are just um scared to hold that there may be other regulations comes in, just like a tiger, just like in we saw in the Didi that they trying to have a push and heavy penalty here, right? So that could be the one. So we just need to be cognizant that uh, This could be just a noise, and all other stocks just move back up again. Yeah, Becky, hi Andre. Becky is just like it's just like a similar formation of other EV companies. If you look at the daily, we haven't traded Becky from last many days. Let's see. Let's look at the weekly. Then okay, this is breaking down all time low coming to 32.43. This could be interesting. You're right, Andre. It could be interesting because it's coming all-time low. So let's put that here as well. Let's put the 5-minute chart. It's breaking down. Um, and look at this 34.78 to all the way. Let me take my another 50 shares off. I think it's not moving much. It's already 910. Or I will just okay. Let me wait to 19 no 207.40. If it's move over 207.40, then I'm gonna take the partial. Okay, I think we have enough for the Friday. Please, guys, please make sure that you trade safely today's Friday. And I don't want guys to take over risk. If you are negative for the week, make sure that you reduce the size and play safe, manage your risk. If you get the two losing trades, try to close the day. Don't take too much risk on Friday. Okay, it's important for you guys to have a nice psychology as well and big time to relax on Friday, on weekend as well. Okay, so this is what we have. Let's quickly check. Andre posted some more body. Let's look at the body. Body is low volume and low volume, but it's breaking out. Yeah, if it's gonna break to 1060, could be an interesting play. And SKX. So he's hold it again 207, touched the 207 and come back. I want this to break 207 so I can take a little bit partial here. This looks weak, but 910 is already been done. This is also breaking out low volume. Uh, Low volume. Okay, it's breaking now. It's too much patience required for this. I wish I would have not taken any single partial here. Uh, but let's see now. I want this to go to 206. 206. I want a big push down because after 910, if it's gonna break 207, it might gonna give us a 1 point move easily. Come on, give us a 1 point move now. Uh, 207 is holding again 207, 206.90. All right, guys. So this is all I have. Lois, do you have any other question? Andre, if not, then I'm gonna close. It's 9:10. Uh, I'm gonna keep you updated on my Baba trade. I hope I'm gonna make it. So far, you look at it here. The profit. Um, my average was 208. I put the majority partial on the 40 cents. I was hoping for more, but it was holding it off, so I took it. Right now 206.80 is still 207 holding. If I can get another dollar, could be a better way to start the day. So let's see what it does. After 9:10, if it's flushed down, it might gonna flush to another $1. So let's see what it does. Thank you guys. I'm gonna keep you posted, and as I mentioned, that I have scheduling the event. If you are interested in learning how to create a watch list, or how to use a finviz to build up the scanners, do the back testing, and find out right stocks for the trading, you can join. It's only 15.99, and the details I posted on the comments, and it also post in the description of this video. You can come and join me if you want to learn finviz. I'm gonna teach you the advanced version of the finviz, and also I'm gonna help you to find out the levels, scanners building, and how you can find the right stock for your day trading. All right, have a good day and also have a good weekend. Again, it's Friday. Reminder: take it slow, take it easy, and wait for it. Is a news-based breaking down, so make sure that, and also sympathy breaking down, so we don't know whether it's may just turn around. So be very careful while playing any of the gappers today. Thank you, guys.